What's going on today, everyone? We're on game 8. Was gonna record the first 4 games earlier, but fucking Xbox had a stroke. But we're here to show you my progress on the programs. 137,000 XP. Brother. And the freaking content's only been out for what? When was this? Like Friday? Yeah, Friday. Ossie Smith has more revives than Griffey. What the fuck? uh. Double VXP is fucking goated. We're facing 90 Reynolds and 90 Devers. Oh, okay. Interesting.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Galaxy taking on the New Orleans Pinheads.
I know Ossie Smith is
coming at
like,
you right
not
after the break.
a great card,
the
but
center fielder,
99
Jackson
P5s
Merrill.
in 2 days? Motherfucker, what?
To the right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and an easy out to start the game. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Liner caught it second. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive.
There's gonna be grinding some classic mini seasons today.
You know, when you make great
Get all this
contact,
XP.
you feel like you've done everything right.
Depending on the price when I get the boss, we'll decide if I keep them or not.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I pulled Randy and sold him.
And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
Bowled Randy, sold him, got some more packs.
95 of that one.
Got
I
Vlad, got
wonder what
Kyle
coaches in
Seager,
the
sold
league
them
say
too.
when they first
Not
get
Kyle
the
Seager,
schedule
Kyle
for the
Tucker.
season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to
Bought
Seoul
some,
to Lima in
bought some
4 days?
players.
2 strikes.
So I'm
On
down
the
to
line, base
36K, something like that.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'll get Randy back because the chase pack in the wheel is only a gold shield.
Walker Jenkins. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
So it's
Throw to
not as rare as
second.
first inning.
Out at second.
I finally hit Championship Series.
Rip towards third. Slings to first in
But,
time.
oh my god, Hall of Fame can fuck
Ryan
right
Reynolds
off.
here.
I was on my World Series game. The guy was rated 840 and I was rated 757. So if I won that game, I would have been at least one game from World Series. Maybe I would have got World Series. I don't know.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL,
And I lost at the bottom of the ninth. Or actually, it wasn't bottom of the ninth. It was bottom of the eighth. By one bad pitch.
Up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
And I was freaking fuming, dude.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, David
I probably would have
Ortiz.
went World Series since he was over 800
back
rating.
to work.
If I beat him.
That one ripped, but foul.
I was hitting well, but none of my goods were landing. Like always.
Slice the other way and foul.
And I made a fatal error diving for the ball in right field when I should let it drop in front of me because I was being dumb.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
All my batters are now batting below 300 because I can't hit on Hall of Fame for shit.
One out in the second.
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense.
The only
work
person I'd
behind
hit
with
with
another
on Hall of
ground
Fame
ball. Good
was
execution.
Paul O'Neill and Jordan. And Manny sometimes.
Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here.
This mini
Puts it
season,
away
man, I
for
haven't-
the out. And
haven't
a couple
clicked
of
with a
quick
ball yet.
outs. Joe Mauer getting ready to hit. Left field.
There you go.
And that'll get down for a hit.
Like, I'm supposed to get
Keeps the
150
line,
hits.
now
I think I'm at
Francisco
only like
Lindor to the
25.
plate. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Sliced hard, but foul.
Like I want
down
to
the
do,
left
I want to do
side.
better with Lindor, but he's batting like 222 on Hall of Fame.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
But I freaking
That's
raked
back
with him
there.
on All Star.
Gone. A two-run shot, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Billy Wagner
very
on the
strange.
pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 2 down. Now it's Jordan Alvarez.
This Jordan card is amazing, dude.
Hit
Lefty,
weakly on the
lefty.
ground. Off balance throw.
One of the
Inside.
reasons why I hit 700 rating.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH.
I went
David
4-2 in
Ortiz.
Weekend Classic.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing
I think it was
and a
4-2. It was either 4-2 or 4-1. I didn't play. I don't think I played my sixth game yet. I can't remember. I'll have to go check the
Hacks
leaderboard.
and
I don't think I
misses.
played my
It's a
sixth game.
strikeout. Now here is Manny Ramirez.
The
Down the
leaderboard's
line.
kind of broken at the moment.
And a foul ball.
By the way, if you're on Xbox, get your free 10-pack bundle.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Same one that PlayStation got like a month ago.
Fans another, and that's
down.
3 straight strikeouts.
I like this outlighter card.
Now at the plate as he swings through
0-1.
strike 1.
Man shoved for me on All-Star, went 8 innings on 2 runs.
Out front.
0-2.
Make it 4. We're We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Griffin Jax.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jenkins makes the grab, one away. And
Not squaring
now
up the
center
ball.
Fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that one hammered.
That's not leaving.
Going back.
I should have
Should
have lost that game 3-1, but Manny Ramirez robbed a home run.
Will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. That to right.
I'm stupid.
Jenkins. He's got it. And that is.
Why?
And we're back. Now here is number 36.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball, right field. Guerrero after it. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
What I got left anyways is a weekend
that's there
classic
for a
pack
strike.
that I'm not gonna
0-1.
get anyways. I'll have to buy Kluber.
Late that time, and it's strike
Correa.
2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him
Race it
swinging.
down.
Now only 1 out remaining. Dalton rushing. Now in the box. Comes
Dalton
up empty
rushing.
with a swing there. Hoffman is just 1 strike away.
Strike 3.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 2-0.
Trevor Hoffman's parallel 3. Mission. What mission was that? Must have been this one, Elite 10. What's going on, P Double? It's going alright. I should be available to play some Versus Enda tonight if you're live. I should be free. I logged on First Enda earlier and got some arc tuning done for Blair. I got him level 24.
Chris Bubich.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
That's just a really nice.
That's fine,
pitch
P-Double.
on
You know
the
I don't
run
mind
right
that.
there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal.
I'll be in your stream anyway, if you're live. And I'll hear you through the stream. I can always type in game
Here's
chat
a
saying
swing and a drive
RDY
left
for
field,
ready.
and he knew it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 1-0. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Watching somebody's stream yesterday, they were doing
That one's upstairs.
they were going back to the
Ball
basics
one.
of fighting Deathstalker with
Always a different
without
experience.
core
You don't
rolls
see
on
many
their guns.
stadiums like this one.
It's kind of
Yeah,
enjoyable.
stadium fits nicely into the mountain range, and that
It
was
was
a
just a
must when they
default
decided
weapon.
to build it.
4-4
And
default
there's a
weapon
foul
without
ball.
cores. Like the
Something
old
else
days.
They focused on when building the stadium was the impact it made on the environment.
That's right. This stadium's 100% plastic free. The family that sold the land to the league actually wrote that into the contract.
And there's 2 away. Now a chance for David Ortiz. And that one fouled off.
A big change to the stadium here in Liechtenstein is the batter's eye. You won't find a
Almost
whale
done your
tail
Blair
like this
build, or you
anywhere
still
else
got
in
a
the
few
world,
catalysts to
and
go?
They tell us it's made entirely of recycled metals.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon
Nice.
off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now here is Vladimir
Did you put a
Guerrero.
transcendent mod on them, or are you
To
waiting
center
until the new
field.
ones?
That's well struck. That one back there and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Headed down the line. And that lands in
Nice.
no
Yeah, that's
man's
his best
land, a
mobbing
foul
one.
Ball. In the air, left field. And that is that. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't
No
give
balls, 2
away
strikes.
extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
He swung over top of the curveball. Gil Hodges, the batter now as he swings and
0-1 is the
misses
count.
for strike one. This one in the air, right field.
I never asked PW, did you get your normal void vessels done?
And here is J.D. Martinez.
100?
There's the strike.
0-1.
I know I missed a stream or two there one night because I went to sleep early.
And it's
That's a
even
ball.
up. 2 outs, base is empty. See the velocity, 90.
I missed a few streams, so I didn't know if you finished them or not.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the season.
Yeah, when the next
John
dog comes
Franco.
out.
He's got a
season
wicked
3.
breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5.
I'm guessing
with a
season
home
3.
run,
They like to
2
release one
triples,
fella per
and
season.
he scored
No
3
balls,
runs.
2 strikes.
That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Lindor
Got it.
retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Yordan
0-1, no
Alvarez
strikes.
stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Shit, I might have to switch to
Swing
first
and a
descendant. I
base
forgot
hit.
I gotta buy Caliber on that game. Fuck.
All over that one right there.
Forgot I have an
Even
Xbox
ripping
card I
one
didn't put
into
in
the
yet.
gap Or blasting one over the wall. There aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt.
Left field, way back there. And it one hops the wall. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score easily.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location. But
I'll be ready to grind
somehow
some
he got
400s on the
back to it,
17th
hit it
P-double
well.
for some
Pretty amazing.
Morphous materials for Blair.
Down the box. Comes
0-1
up
is the
empty
count.
with a swing there.
Some patterns.
Aye.
In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
The 0-2.
Oh, this is some more
Tosses
shit.
to the
He's
pitcher
out.
covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I just hope it's on another boss that's not Deathstalker. Because I'm tired of fighting that bitch.
Just
0-1.
missed.
Fair.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I finally beat
Hollander
stage 30
stands
solo
at
today
second with 2 gone.
with Serena. It took 7 minutes, but I got it done.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0. 2 outs, runner at first.
Yeah, I tried it so
And
many
here's the
times with
first
Glay, but I
baseman,
never succeeded.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I
He's
just
0
run at
for
a
1.
time.
Fouled off left
Didn't
side.
have the build for it.
That
I
one
got
not
1 ball, 1
close.
strike.
1-1. In the air, right side. Trout sizing it up, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Anthony Santander.
What inning is this?
There
We're
at
in
the
second,
plate.
okay.
Now he steps off to reset. Cole back to work. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. To first.
Out.
That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Chase Headley now at the plate as he swings through
0-1's the
strike
count.
1. And a strike.
2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jason Kipnis stands in now and watches strike 1. Just
1-1.
missed.
1-1.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
The Party Finder system is coming on the 17th. It's kind of weird
Just misses the mark.
how they worded it
outside
in the
zone.
Q&A.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Nice grab. Andrew Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his
What do you
stats,
got?
obviously, regardless of the score.
And he held up. That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Yeah, the grind is real, but that
Hard grounder.
that
into the
challenge mode
outfield
purge
for a knock.
garbage is not going to be good.
And the leadoff man
Having
aboard.
one-time loot is not
Well,
good.
it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not
Making
a
people
whole
use
lot of
other
time for
characters
the
that they don't
defender
want to
to
play
react and
or
try to
don't
make a
own
play when it's ripped
just
like
to
that.
get more loot. It's not the way to go.
Ortiz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Next on making people use Jaber. I don't think people want to use Jaber.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer. Fly to left his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time up.
Yeah.
And that
Ball,
one
that's too high.
upstairs.
Hey, at least now be double if you make another gun that's a duplicate of a gun you already have. Once you finish crafting it, it'll automatically be 4 of 4. You won't have to craft it 4 separate times if you already have the gun unlocked. So, like, I have the last dagger 4 of 4. If I was to craft another last dagger, that would automatically be 4 of 4. I wouldn't have to craft it 4 times. For people who like to craft like 6 different
Patrick upstairs.
6
Tough spot
different
right here,
guns of
couple
the same
runners
gun
on,
for different
2-ball
elements.
count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
So yeah, it'd be 4 of 4 and already
Plate
cored.
balls.
So that's a plus.
Swing and a ball popped up.
Why do I
To
keep
the
slamming my
infield
PCI like an
fly.
idiot?
Batter's out.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Trevor Hoffman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would.
Swings to first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Now pitching. Chris.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Martin ready to fire now. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and one away. Ted Simmons, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And now batting, Mike Trout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball to short. This ought to do it. A dive. He's got it. And
He's safe,
he's
you
safe at first.
fucking work.
That's their first hit of the ball game. And now it's going to be Carlos Beltran. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And no
Sit your
one can
ass
get
down,
to it.
Chapman.
It's a
You ain't
foul
coming into this ball game.
Got it. That's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes.
How much more do I got to get this fucker P5? Still a little bit.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Line drive. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Batting second. The second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Whit Merrifield. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out.
The hell you doing out there, Kipnis? What the fuck? Having a stroke?
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Fucking second baseman
So
distracting me at the
go-ahead
plate.
run in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In plenty of time to first, and Guerrero is set down. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz.
Okay, Gil. You want to be Superman over there at first base.
Big RBI for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your.
That one
Yep, that
ripped
ball's gone.
left field. And it's gone. And they add on. It's 3-0.
Now pitching.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Joe Mauer. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner.
He's
And
playing
that
the
keeps
CPU.
inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Just
Nice
late
job
be
of
great.
driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages
Ball one,
working
no
on
strikes.
going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the air to left
I
center.
fucking missed it.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Right through there for a strike. Just
Ball,
off the
that's
inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Fires over to
No, he's
Guerrero.
out.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Gil Hodges,
that's outside.
the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty.
All right, Gil, I need you to sit down and stop touching the ball.
Got
There
it.
you go,
And
champ.
the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs.
Good timing, my ass.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down
Yeah,
on
sit down, champ.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. John Franco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the
Okay.
game.
Headley makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Paul Molitor. First
Off the
pitch
plate, ball one.
misses. And another
Outside, that's a
ball.
ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I
Ball
think the
3.
confidence level is raised right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder.
I swung over the
Jackson
top of that
Merrill.
ball.
Swing and that
And
ball
that's a line out.
smashed on a line.
God, fuck this game.
Santander. Back inside Wells Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
0-1's
That's
the count.
not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say,
0-2's
charge
the
it.
count.
Crazy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bobby Witt
Ball.
Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Headley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Justin Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Nope, that's
right
down.
where it is.
Merrifield takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. On the ground, out to
Okay.
short. Witt over to
He's out.
first. And 1 away in the top of the third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's a hit. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Singled and scored his first time. This one smoked out to left. Santander right there to make
Can't get
the
a hit if they
grab.
keep lining out to
That's
the left
number
fielder.
2. And now Vladimir Guerrero. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That one laced to center and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
PW, you still do one sector sigma, one purge, and one boss, or you do now just do one sigma, one boss, one sigma, one boss?
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. A 3-run dinger, and they tack on 3. It's 7-0. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First time up was a pop out. And that one lifted in the air center field.
How the hell is that not gone?
Sizes this one up, corrals it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been...
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Bruce Sutter.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Okay.
Sutter winds and deals. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You don't.
Just
Oh,
misses
you
without
son
one.
of a bitch.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Beltran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sutter is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. This one.
Okay.
Ready to go now. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And we're underway. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. Merrill leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped into left for a base hit. throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and they're still one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
1-0.
Those always feel great.
David Ortiz in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And it's caught for the out. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time
That's a
catching
ball.
up.
That misses. And it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner takes off.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. Throw
No
to
balls,
second.
1 strike.
Tag, and they got him. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. Mark McGuire in the box with 2 gone. And takes a
0-1.
look at a called strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Lifted in the air, right center field. Guerrero makes the grab. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Is there a specific normal boss or just anyone? Because I usually do these stunning beauty.
That's a really
1-2.
good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter,
2 and
even
2.
though he's behind in the count.
And now
We
the
got a full
count
count.
is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Now it's Belton.
Okay.
Deep to left. Way
Yeah, I
outta
usually do
here.
stunning beauty because
Home
I have over like
run.
400 parents on that bitch.
And they lead it. It's 1-0. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And there's a fly ball deep right field.
Yeah, but with the with
Over
the
wall, and that's an automatic double.
what do you call them?
So up next, Paul
Stabilizers. The normal stabilizers you can get up to 20%, so it's about the same as hard mode.
That missed
1
by
ball,
a
no
lot.
strikes.
And that's ball 1. Alvarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down and there's 2 gone.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Matt
Yeah, they're always
Strahm.
throwing like 1
He
second
has a great
kills, so
slider with tons of
fly right
movement.
through them.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Digging in, Jose Bautista. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. That's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now one away. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first,
That's it out.
and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next
Yeehaw.
offering is in for a strike. And that
That's the ball,
just
that's
misses.
down.
That's off the
Ball.
mark, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. And he gets Brett. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Rob Nen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Well, that sweater was
On to
weird.
first,
He's out.
leadoff man retired here in the third. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that's way
the ball.
high. And that is ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Bregman to first. And Guerrero is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Fly to left his first time. Started to
1-0.
swing, held up. 2 outs, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Tattooed and
That left? Oh,
gone.
okay.
So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-0. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Anthony sizing this one up. And that is that. Back here in London. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek.
Now pitching. Chris.
And that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time,
Nope,
106.
Tying run at the plate.
Yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Can I not hang that sweater again? Thanks.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins.
Ha!
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. That
Strike
clips
2.
the inside corner for a strike.
0 and 2.
Called out on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. Anthony batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. This could end it. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. This one is over. 2-0.
He's one game. It's one game from P5. Miracle it is. Let's go.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
When I get off stream, I'll probably go on First to Senate to get some catalyst myself, to be honest.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I have like
So
I
runner
farmed
aboard
some
to start the
400% earlier today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Rolled to short, possible
damn it.
2-ball. Zips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fought off foul. Late swing fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. 1 down, runner at first. David Ortiz now at the plate. And that's ripped into left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Unload the trailer. Nope, I'm out.
And
Fuck.
he's out.
Yes, you're
Cut
out.
down, and that ends the inning. And now the center fielder, Roman Anthony. That one
Yeehaw!
catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Chris, we've seen relocation take place in the Global Baseball League. The Lemurs moved away from Madagascar before landing in Lima. You think we'll ever see league expansion instead of just relocation?
Well, that's a good question, and I think I know the answer. My guess would be yes. I think it makes sense for the league to expand. The Global Baseball League wants to live up to its name by being global, and I'm sure they're cooking up ways to
1 and
expand
2.
to Antarctica or Australia sooner rather than later.
As someone who travels to these games, my vote is for Australia. Guerrero hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Mark McGuire. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. There's the swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is
0-2.
empty. Swings through it. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Francisco
Oh, that's
Lindor,
in.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramirez on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Right side. Bregman to
go.
first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Paul Molitor. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it.
You love to see it.
And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First
Ball.
offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that
Strike 2.
one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him
D-Ray!
swinging. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. There's a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Fades another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Alex Bregman stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Alvarez going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Helsley.
Oh,
Pretty
it's
tight
Hell's
game,
Bells.
So they're looking
Alright.
for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the air, left side. Ramirez on the move. Puts it away for the out. Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bautista should have this one, and he makes the catch. And now, Jason Varitek.
Now pitching. Trevor Hoffman.
And there's a
Varitek.
strike on the outside corner. Next
Strike 2.
offering is in for a strike. That one
That's the
just
ball.
misses. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That one's sizzling on
Damn
its
it,
way
Guerrero.
through to the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it.
Runner on the go.
Strike one.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
What?
to second.
Why would
Wow.
you steal with Manny Ramirez?
That one finds
The
the
CPU
zone,
is dumb in
and the
this
count
game,
is
dude.
0-2. Just
That missed. That's the ball.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first.
Got him.
Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one.
Oh, I just noticed that Mike Messina's face scan changed a little bit. Okay. Well, another P5. That's number 38, 39. Ortiz is P4. We'll have to see it. I'm gonna take a little break from mini seasons, and I'm gonna check out something on the first Ascendant. So I'll be back. Then we'll be a little later. Appreciate it, P double. Gotta grind more of it
Greetings
later.
from El Diamante, and welcome to the capital city of Peru. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Jupiter going up against Lima. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a slow roller, Kinsler. The throw to first, and an easy out to start the game. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Slice to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And makes the play.
Oh, okay. We're already starting this shit.
We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Foul ball there.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game. And
Hopefully, we'll
gets
get Blair
better.
level
He did it again
40
2 games later.
arc tuning
Those are
before
the type
Ultimate
of
Blair
games
comes
that
out.
tend to get you
Trying.
promoted in the minors.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. And a foul ball. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Yeah, like for Blair, you don't really need a bossing build.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nabs it. That is the inning.
Purge build would be nice, but there's no really ice type faction yet.
Back here at El Diamante. Top of the second. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Sasaki back to work. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And quickly one away in the second. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. One down at the plate. Joe Mauer. Popped in the air. Left field. Crow Armstrong snags it. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And there's the strike.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next offering is fouled back. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed
Once this
inside
double
that
XP
ball
event
and
ends on
squared it up
MLB
out
on
front. Man, that was like
Tuesday,
he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the 1-0.
I'll be able to
That's down and away.
focus on
Well,
first
he's really
ascendant.
working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity.
But
Try
this
to get a
weekend I've been
roll
back
over,
and forth.
something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That
Doing like an
misses.
hour or 2 of
Ball
TFD
3.
and then 2 to 3 hours of MLB. Sometimes longer for MLB, depending on how close I am
That's
to a
a
level 5.
laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on. And
But I try
line
to
it
get at
into
least
center
2
for
hours
the
in of
knock.
TFD a
Those
day.
always feel good.
Now Paul Molitor. First pitch, not close. Fly ball to right. Acuna there. And that's the third out. Back here in Lima, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ted Williams. First pitch, just misses. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. On the inside corner for
When are you going back to Path of Exile, P-Double?
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
I haven't seen you stream that in a bit.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That one just missing inside, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that sucks.
Curveball. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Ian Kinsler. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Like your main character or the character that you were currently leveling?
And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Tosses across to first, and a quick out, number 1. Whit Merrifield will hit next.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops
Oof,
foul.
that sucks.
The 0-1.
Still find it strange that they have to nerf things in a PvE game.
2 down, base is empty.
I understand Path of Exile might have PvP in it, but that's still weird.
Not even close there. 1-0. That one in triple digits.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now it's Ronald Acuna
Still
Jr.
fucking crazy that in TFD, Keelan's 4 ability has better cooldown than Innis.
There's a strike at the knees.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays nothing in
I don't
2.
have Innis all the way arc tuned up to level 40, so I don't know what her cooldown is fully arc tuned. It could be better than Keelan's, but the way I have it, Keelan has better cooldown.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row.
Oh, that was
Just
filthy.
Cruising along. And now Pudge Rodriguez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
But yeah, I should be on TFD tonight around 1 a.m., 1:15 a.m. If you're live at that time. Might be a little late, depending on what I'm doing on MLB. But I'll definitely be around tonight.
In the box now, take strike 1.
Because MLB games take like 30 minutes.
They're down to their final strike.
Trying to keep
No ball,
good
2
speed
strikes.
off the base.
Sometimes an hour because I score 60 runs.
Smoked into left field, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is.
Oh, this was the 3rd inning? Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, shit. program. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what it's from. Oh, okay.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Jupiter going up against Lima.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming. Leading off, Jackson Merrill. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark in position. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
There's a swing and a drive.
Finally, what Merrifield did something. Holy shit.
And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's two down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ortiz now at the plate. Fastball is outside. Merrifield at second with two down.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Man on second, two down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
2
ball.
balls,
Try
1
to go
strike.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a line drive to left field. Long run, tracks it down. And that's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Ubaldo Jimenez. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swings through that
0-1.
one for strike one. Called strike right there.
0-2 is the count.
Ellie falls victim to the K. Luis Ariz stands in. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
another
ball.
30 minutes left of the stream.
That misses. And the count 1-2. And a good
That's a
eye
ball.
there. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses. And that's ball 3. On the ground, a second. Might be 2. Got him.
Out.
Ted Williams, the next to hit. And that one is in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings over the. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Goose Gossage. Swung on, belted. Clark on the move. And that one hops the wall. Guerrero makes the turn at second. Makes
Oh,
it
baby,
safely
a
to third,
triple.
and the triple puts the go-ahead run aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left
Oh,
center
fluke 'em.
field. Dives, but it's
Go.
off his glove. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Crow Armstrong calls it in, and there's one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Acuna makes the play. Now a long throw to first.
That's
Throw
unfortunate.
behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here at El Diamante. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. That puts the corner. Out to short. Lindor fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
0-1.
Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Now one missed. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Misses. Now 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Emmanuel Clase.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that turns the lineup over. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nope.
Runner at first with no
2
outs
balls,
here.
no strikes.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great
1
spot
strike.
for a hitter to be in.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So up next, Whit Merrifield. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Clark tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now, Pudge Rodriguez. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ground ball, left side. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That's inside. And it's 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now. And here is Elly De La Cruz. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there. And now maybe extra bases. Not in time. He's got a double.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly.
Now on the bump, Trevor Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the batter now, Luis Arias. And fouled off. So the tying run at second.
No ball,
Hoffman
2
is
strikes.
just 1 strike away.
3.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I wonder if this is gonna work or if it's gonna look absolute shit. Oh, I'm facing a level 1. I'm facing 1,000 rating card. Cool. Fucking cool, dude.
All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Carlos Beltran.
Okay.
Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Late with the swing there. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
It's
Gil
0-1.
Hodges now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chase Headley in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the Lima
balls,
Tokyo
2
combination,
strikes.
that's pretty rough. Got it. And now Jackson Merrill. Swing and a foul straight back.
Okay, that sweeper moved the Watt.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Santander settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I need to stop swinging like an idiot.
And a sweeper misses for a ball. That one ripped. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Ball.
David Ortiz at the plate
One
and
out.
takes high there. Two outs.
2-0's the count.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off
Apparently
the
I can't hit out of the
trajectory,
stadium, but I can hit
get
out of
yourself
course.
into scoring
Okay.
position.
And that will end the inning. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts
Fucking
in a row.
dot.
Just cruising along. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Jason Kipnis getting ready to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one
Hey-ya.
all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice
That's a
line
ball.
drive into center field.
Kipnis, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Trevor Hoffman.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman.
Nice. Roy McIlroy won the Masters. That's good. Good for him.
This one chopped on the ground, but
Shit.
foul. That one is absolutely belted,
Well, that ball's going all
and
right.
it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Joe Mauer, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground right side. Oh,
Wow.
nice play.
So slow.
Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throws to second, and he's got a double. 1 out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. First
One.
pitch swinging.
0 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. Out of here. Second home run of the inning for them, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. New arm out of the bullpen, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Ball high.
That one a little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
2-2.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses, and it's 3 and 2.
We got a
That
full
was
count.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it
1-0.
up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Beltran.
And that's not leaving at this park. Okay.
They got it for out number 2. And now here is Whit Merrifield. Fly to right his first time.
Merrifield.
Headed down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 outs. Out to short. Marte. They get the force. Onto the 3rd inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Now pitching, Chris Martin.
Line drive. Takes it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
0-1.
I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do
0-2.
anytime you're at the plate.
Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. They're down to their final strike. Martin is just
No
1
balls,
strike
2
away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Hodges
one.
at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to
Alright, chat, that's going to be it for me. P-Double, I appreciate you lurking the whole stream. DJ Yankee, I appreciate you working as well for a little bit there. We're going to send the raid out to another TFD streamer that I watch. I'll see you later tonight, P Double. And yeah, this has been Unknown Gamer signing out. I'm gonna finish this tomorrow.